Crew, what's good? It's the FKOP here coming back at you with another video. And today, I got one of y'all boys' favorite decks. We got the peanut butter Luffy, man. We got the oil spill Luffy. You know what I'm saying? This is a less bricky version of the peanut butter Luffy, man. So as you can tell by the title of the video, y'all know what we getting into. And if y'all like content like this, and RP Luffy is your main, like he is mine, and you like peanut butter Luffy as well, oil spill Luffy as well, hey, make sure you hit that like and that sub button, man. And let's get into this deck profile. Here we go. Crew in all its glory, you know what I'm saying? In all its glory, man. We got the peanut butter less bricks right here. That's what I call this, man. So starting off, we got our leader, of course. And if you don't know what the leader do, you can go watch some of my previous videos, man. We go over a better explanation than some of the previous videos. We got three Zorojoros here. I'm running three Zorojoros because I don't want to max out on the Ronoro Zoros because they're bricks. I mean, they're good cards, but they're bricks. So we are running three of the Zorojoros. Yes, we have to take a life. We're playing at 3 life, but that's okay. We got some cards to help us, deal with that. So if you don't know what Zoro does, if you have 3 or less life, you add 1 down from your down deck when attacking. So that's what he does. It's a ramp piece. You got 2 of the gear 5s. You gotta have the gear 5s in the PB Luffy build, man. If you're not playing the Lucci version, you know what I'm saying. You gotta have the gear 5s in there. We got 4 of the Black Marias. This is a classic 2K for the peanut butter Luffy decks. Also, it can ramp you, so it's a ramp piece and a 2K on top of that if you draw a late game. So it's never a brick in hand. Great card. We got 2 of the Sanjis. This is our Rush Sanji. He rests to 6 or less on play. So by Don minus and 1 or more, great card. And we play him out for 6 with our lead effect. So you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing better than that right there. We got 2 of the Nico Robins, just a 2-drop blocker that also help us. Something we summon off Gecko Moria, a pseudo blocker slash blocker, early game. Great card early game if you're going second, just to play out 2-drop, just to keep you from taking too many lives early. We got 4 of the Frankies. 1K counter Frankie, man. Dime minus 2, discard 1, draw 2 cards. This is our cycle right here. This gonna be our cycle. You'll probably see this in every single peanut butter Luffy build I build. Like, there's no way I'm taking out Frankie. Like, it's just a mandatory 4 of in this deck. We got 2 of the Beppos, just a 2K counter. It's also a card you can play off Gecko Moria to give your lead 7 or 6K for the turn, so you can get a good Gecko Moria play with some decent attack off. You know what I'm saying? So we run him. He's also a pseudo blocker. They want to take him off the board because they don't want you gaining 1,000 attack on your leader, you know what I'm saying, every turn. So they're definitely going to use it. He's a pseudo blocker. Definitely good card to have in here. We got 3 of the Rono Zoros. This is our ramp piece. You don't want to run 4 of these for this build because, like I said, we're cut down on the bricks in this build. So this PB less bricks. You gotta cut somewhere. The only way to trim the fat is to, experiment, and this is what I came up with through my experimentation. You know what I'm saying? 3 of these. I know. You want to run 4. But if you do, then you're gonna have to cut the fat somewhere else. And if you see, and we got a pretty clean cut right here, so that's why we got it the way we got it. We got 2 of the Katos, the 9 costs. You know what I'm saying? Dime minus 5. Just dime minus 3 with your lead effect. KO 6 costs less and he gets rushed. Great card. Gotta have him in here. We got 2 of the Surus. This is to help drop, not only is it 2K, it's to help drop some characters down in their levels and shit. So great cost reduction right here and great 2K counter. It's a card you can play off Gecko Moria as well. We got 2 of the Sabos, the 5 cost. This is board protection. This is cycle. This is everything you need. And we have a card that you can also recycle this card out of the trash as well in this build. We'll get to in a minute. So this is a great card. I included this card for this build and it's been working out pretty good. Got 4 of the one-legged soldiers. This is a 2K counter. This is a, you know, activated main, which gets around the Blackbeards. That's why we got 4 of these. You can give one of your opponent's character -3 cost for the turn. Great card to have. Great 2K. Play it off Moria. Great pseudo blocker as well. We got 2 of the Rebecca's. I want to go up in Rebecca's, but I'm really finding it hard. The main reason we're playing her is to recycle our Sabos and to recycle our Sanjis. So that's why we got 2 Rebecca's. But you know, it is what it is. Great card, by the way. Blocker. Gecko Moria play. Hey, another 4 you can summon off Gecko, by the way. We got 4 of the Gecko Warriors, one of the most broken cards in the game. You know, hey. Some might say this is why something's getting banned soon, but you know, hey, not Gecko, man. We got the Geckos. Got 3 Sanjis, you know. This is our removal. Gotta have them. I love 4, but hey, you know, for the less brick build, you gotta run 3. He removes a 5 or less if you have a 6 cost or greater in play. So you can combo him with your cost reduction and pretty much KO anything in the game. Great card. We got 2 of the 0 cost Gum Jet Gatlins. This is just to help us get rid, if we do get bricked up in hand, to help us get rid of them bricks, you know, and cycle cards. So it is what it is. 3K counter. Great card. We got 3 of the top knots. More removal. This helps us remove anything in the game with some of our cost reduction, you know. Hey, gotta have it. Great card. Great for getting rid of blockers as well. We got 4 of the Gum Giants. You know, this is our main, you know, card that keeps us alive right here. So gotta run 4 of these for this build. I wouldn't mind running 3 of these and then 2 of the blast breaths. There's other things other builds I got like that, so you can run that as well. You don't have to run 4 of these because this is a brick early game, really, truly, if you think about it. Unless you want to just neg Don, it's a brick early game. But we got 4 in this build. It's been working out pretty good. We can cycle it out with Gum Jet Gatlin if we got to, or Sabo, whatever. That being said, let's get into the gameplay. And before we do, hey Brooke, try that beat. Alright crew, we got us a Shanks here, man. Let's get into this match. Before we start, in this build I think I had the Onamis instead of the Sabos. I just switched the Onamis that I had for the Sabos. I like the Sabos better because the Sabos can also attack as well. So that's the only switch I made, and that's why you see Onami in this build. But just remember, she would be swapped out for a Sabo. So there you go. Which actually would have helped me out better this game, as you see. So we went second. We played out our Nico Robin. He's attacking us with his Uda, unfortunately. So he's gonna get some cards out of our hands, but that's fine. We're just setting up trash for Gecko Moria. Didn't want to use my blocker there, not yet. I probably want to use my blocker his next turn. We do get us a ramp piece though, so that's great. Actually, he's gonna use my blocker to kill his, you know, his little Uda right here. And I did put 1 down on my blocker because in case he wants to use his lead effect to try to save his Uda for some reason, just so he can just hit it back. I want to force a pseudo block out of him, so you know that's why we did that. He did minus my lead, but we're still gonna swing 6 at him, see what he wants to do. He takes a life anyway. So it works out. We got low hand size right now, but we haven't taken any life, so we're still good. We can just take a life to draw cards. He's only on his 5 turn, so most we got to worry about is a Yasup or the 4-drop. Yeah, he plays a Lucky Roo, so 4-drop. And he plays a Uda, so he's gonna swing at us for 5. We'll just take that if he doesn't attack our pseudo blocker, which he probably will. Oh, he doesn't attack our pseudo blocker, so that's great. Only bad news is he can pop it with Lucky Roo, but why would he want to pop that over Rono Zoro? Who knows? Maybe he will. We're gonna swing 6 if we can get that Lucky Roo to do something here. If he gives us Lucky Roo, we're actually alright. I'd rather pop it with Sanji, but then he'll just pop my Sanji. So Rebecca, if I'd have had the Sabo and Trash here, Rebecca would have came in clutch to add him back. But since I was playing the Onamis instead, it is what it is. The Lucky Roo pops our Sanji, unfortunately, but we're still gonna swing 5. Got another Sanji in hand, so we're not really too worried about that. And our Nico Robin survived the Lucky Roo, so that was actually not a bad play at all. Not only did the Nico Robin survive, but so did our Rona Zoro, because you know he's worried about the Sanji. But he can bend Beckman us right here, and that's what we're probably expecting. They usually have it, and that's fine as well if he does bend Beckman us. But in this situation, what would you want to bend Beckman though? Would you want to bend Beckman the blocker, or would you want to bend Beckman the Rona Zoro? He doesn't have Ben Beckman, unfortunately, so he plays out the Yasop. We're waiting to see what he's going to go into here. He's going to give his lead plus 1,000, and he's going to swing 8. And we'll just block out here to save her on the Zoro. He's swinging at her body. And this is actually perfect because we're lined up to go ahead and just KO it with a Sanji and swing a bunch in and then KO it with a Sanji. That's probably what we're going to do here. Let's go. 7. Go 7-7 and then KO the Yasa with the Sanji. That's what I'm looking at here. Possibly can go 7-6. Alright, 7-7 KO with the Sanji. In hindsight though, we could have went 7-6 since we are at 9 done and just left one up for Gum Gum Giant. I mean, it doesn't matter, but you know, hey. Probably could have saved the Rona Zoro next turn. Right now we're doing pretty great. We're moving bodies from board every turn. We're getting damage off on him. He been Batman's trashes our Sanji. Unfortunate. Right here we could have saved, well, we saved it anyway, but we could have saved it with a Gum Gum Giant right there instead. That's cool. We're going to use Rebecca to recycle our Sanji here. And since we are on 10 Don, we actually can use the Sanji again, but we don't have a good target to pop. We don't have any cost reduction, so that's unfortunate in that aspect. But hey, that's a crack play right there, man. If you have a one-legged soldier or something on board, you can get rid of a big body with 9 Don by recycling your Sanji back to your hand. That's why I think Rebecca is possibly necessary in the builds, you know. I wouldn't mind getting more Rebecca's in just because of that, like I said. But we're looking good. We're swinging nothing but 7s every turn, and that's just really broken right there. Swinging a bunch of 7s is just devastating to our opponent. We don't got a lot of cards in hand, and unfortunately, he's got 2 attacks coming in guaranteed, and possibly 3. If he does have the 10 drop Shanks. Right here, I probably should just block out with Rebecca. And if he attacks it, I shouldn't save it just because if he plays 10 drop Shanks, he still kills it. And plus, I want him to attack my life just so I can get another card besides Sanji to discard. Just in case I do get cost reduction. He could possibly pop a big body. And I save it anyway. If he does, well, he can't use the 10 drop Shanks no more because he did put Don on. He plays a dragon out. That's cool. He swings 5 in. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Do get us a Kaido and we do get us a Luffy, and we do draw into a Gecko Moria, which is actually insane. 3 big bodies right there. Got no counter in hand. So we're probably gonna be a Gecko Moria play right here. Should go 6-6 and then Gecko Moria. Possibly Kaido. Just thinking here, calculating. 6-6. Oh, I'm playing Gecko Moria out first. I'm brave. Don't want to do that. Usually you want to attack first. Probably get rid of the top knot. Just because we draw into another Kaido, that's unfortunate. Alright, we do give our lead +1. So we'll go 6 and then probably 7. I guess we did that so we could attack more, which makes sense, but if he does hit a trigger, that would be unfortunate if he KOs our blocker. That would mean he could almost guarantee game looking at our hand. Go 7 and a 7. He had another one to counter out. It's unfortunate. We do got a blocker here, 2 life, so we're not in the worst shape. Swinging 2 and a 2 at our pseudo blocker. We're actually gonna protect that. So if he wants it, he has to swing into it again. If he don't, hey, he don't. He swings into it again. So we're in his head, and we're making him do what we want him to do. He's swinging at our body here. I should let it go. Let it go. Yup. Swing at life. Yup. And what's he gonna play out here? Plays out another dragon. Should just block out here. I could leave. Yeah. I shouldn't block out here because he went down to 0 cards in hand. So I definitely should just Gum Giant the cycle. Pause. I just seen another play. So right here. Sorry, I'm pausing this. I should just Gum Giant to cycle. Since I am gonna be at 10 down next turn, he has no cards in hand. Should have Gum Giant just to cycle through to see what I get in my hand. If I could, you know, save that life, I could save that life. If not, it doesn't matter because he has no cards in hand, right? So I swing 5 with Frankie. That's gonna get a life automatic. Then 9 with Gecko Moria, another life automatic, and then play out my 10 drop Luffy. So that would have been a more optimized play, just in my opinion. It still works out either way because, you know, I do have Luffy, but you know, that would have been a better play. It would have sucked if he got a trigger to like minus 10k, but hey. So we're gonna swing 5, swing 9, probably play out our gear 5 here. In turn. Probably should just go 4 on just in case he survives. Not that one Gum Giant would save me, but hey, possibly. Takes, so I know we're good. Let's go 13 on. Well, minus 1,000, so it'll be 12 on. GG's. Let's get on to the next game, crew. Alright, crew, we're going against my main, the man, the myth, the legend, RP Luffy. You know what I'm saying? We got to go against the RP Luffy, man. It's unfortunate. We're actually not favored in this matchup. Just from my experience, you know, I don't have a problem beating PB Luffys. I mean, if they could start chaining geckos, it gets a little risky, but if they don't chain geckos, it's pretty much not a free win for me. I mean, just not gonna lie. I haven't had problems beating, you know, oil spill Luffy with RP Luffy, so, you know, it's just my experience. So we're gonna swing 8 at him. It's a good number to swing at RP Luffy. We didn't have a 3-down play anyway, so might as well. We do got our 2 Sanjis in hand, so we can get some early game removal if he does play as Rona Zoro or Zoro Joro, my bad. I'm getting the names confused. If he plays a Zoro Joro out, then, you know, that's cool. Do get us a top knot, so we can bottom deck some stuff as well. Doesn't play anything out here, we can swing 8 more again, since we did draw a Nico Robin, and probably play out a Nico Robin. Have us a blocker. Get 2 cards out of hand, possibly. Oh, we get a life, even better. Taking a lot of life early over here. That's risky, that's risky. got us a blocker here. He's got what, 6 done. See what he do. See what he do. And that Sanji picture is crazy. It's funny how nobody really like talked about that, you know. At the picture of this man about to get, you know, ran through. Crying like he in prison. He plays out a queen early, which is gonna don and egg him even more. Not an ideal play for him, so I'm thinking he's probably bricked up in hand at that point. He discarded Bond Clay, so no way he had that in hand already. He did. But we do got a Sanji in hand, so we don't care about that. We're just gonna counter out 2K. Right here will be at 7 down. We'll probably do 2 on, play out Sanji, KO the queen, swing 7. Just keep applying pressure to our opponent here. He counters out, which is cute. We still got a blocker on field. He's got to do something here. He's only at 7 down because he used queen early. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see what he's doing. Stinking here. He's taking a little minute. Got a shit ton of cards in hand though. No lie. What? Like 10 cards in hand. Crazy number of cards in hand. Plays out of Yasup. Probably not the best thing in the world. Swing 7, he's leaving 2 down open. Probably should just block out here. We're still not blocking out. I don't know what I'm saving this blocker for. I guess for the end of times. I don't know. I'm just saving this blocker. It's crazy. She's set on the board since the first turn. Let's swing 7 here. Probably gonna swing 7 and then swing 8. And then play out Sanji and KO his Yasup. Just because we can. I think I'm saving the blocker in hindsight. I think I'm saving the blocker to protect my Sanji if he tries to attack into it. Maybe that's the way I'm thinking. Now that I'm looking back, that's probably what I was thinking. Like, oh, I'll just save it. Because RP Luffy doesn't have much removal unless they're playing Ben Beckman. And if they're playing Ben Beckman and they Ben Beckman to remove my blocker over the Sanji, then I'll take it too. Either way, you know. I'm guessing my idea in my head is I want to keep as many attackers on board as possible so I can just keep swinging at his life. He plays out of Shanks here, which is probably a bad move. You don't want to go, you know, no open Don. That's going to be very risky. So right here, I probably should just take. Or I can counter out 2K here and then take the next one. But I'd rather have I'd rather see what I get from life. I definitely want to keep my blocker in case he goes Shanks into Sanji. Gotta have a blocker for that, you know what I'm saying? If he goes into my life, I might take it. Yeah. So that blocker put in the ultimate work right there. Took a Shanks attack for us. What we like to see is what we like to see. So right here, we probably should go 8. Should go 8. It'd be 8, 8. Wait, we're minus 1,000, so that's putting us at 5. So 8, 8, and then 9. 8, 8, 9 sounds good. We're going a little bit backwards, but he ended up quitting. And as you can tell, pause. He left himself no open Don. I don't know if he had this Edward Newgate in his hand before then, but that definitely would have been the play to do last turn. Even the 7-drop Newgate and leaving 3 open Don would have been better. I don't know what this guy was thinking. Even the Eustace Kid and leaving 3 open Don would have been better, because then he could have survived that turn, dropped the Newgate, he would have had Kid Newgate on board, 9k lead. Would have been a whole lot harder for me to deal with him here. He definitely could have won this game if he would have just played it right. That's why I said Peanut Butter Luffy's not favored. I mean, the RP Luffy has to pretty much misplay, or you got to draw the nuts to win. So let's get on to the next game, crew. Right here, we got an interesting matchup. We got a Vinsmoke Reiju. I haven't played a Reiju with this deck before, so this is going to be very interesting for me. And let me tell you something, this game here, if this is the game I'm thinking of, this Reiju literally just drew insane. I'm talking about the most insane draws you could get possible with Reiju. Let me know if I'm wrong down in the comments below, but I swear, if this is the game I'm thinking of, this Reiju just drew crazy. Alright, so, ooh, it's lagging a little bit. Let me reset here. Going on. Okay, so she swung at me for 5. Lays out a Porsche. Lays it Ichiji. Thumb is a Ichiji. Swing 7. 5-7. Turn 2. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of pressure off top. So we swing 6. Probably gonna play out a Zora Jora here, so we can ramp our next turn. But we do got a lot of attacks we gotta get out of already, which is fucking absolutely insane. He's got 3 attacks coming in turn 3. Start of turn 3. Before he even plays anything else. But watch. I say spoiler one. If it's probably gonna get worse. Oh wait, Niji. What? The big Niji as well. What's going on? Bounces my Zora Jora back to hand. Oh my goodness, I have no ramp now. On top of this man swinging 3 times, and I'm having to use the Zora Jora more than likely just to get out of the attack. So probably gonna have to use. I took it. I took this attack. I'm down to 2 life. It's looking ugly right now, crew. It's looking ugly. Comment down below if you think I'm gonna win this game. Cause I might not win this game. I post losses sometimes, you know. Never know. This is a very good game though, so you never know. I swing at his guy for 10. I just load up, say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? He puddings me. Oh my goodness. It didn't get any worse. Now, you can't tell me this man's hand is not insane. I'm down to 1 card in hand. We top deck a Gecko. I'm like, this is the only thing we probably could have top decked to like keep us in the game right now. The only bad thing is like, I mean, I have to discard a Gum Gum Giant. I draw 2 bricks. I got 2 life. He gives me his Porsche for 6. Like, that's. I got 2 Gum Gum Giants in trash, so I'm probably not gonna see another Gum Gum Giant. This man still got 4 life. Keep that in mind. Let's see, he's got a bunch of attacks coming in, which is crazy. 7. I don't think he should have swung 7 first. That's fine. I take it to see if I get any counter. He didn't swing right there, which I'm confused. I guess he didn't want to lose his bodies, and he's getting me down to 1 life so he can kill me next turn. But we do get a Rush Sanji. We do get a Gecko Moria. Do I have any more blockers and trash? I have no more blockers and trash. So Gecko Moria is useless right now. Am I still thinking about playing Gecko Moria? No way, right? Yeah, I was about to say, definitely should play Rush Sanji, right? It is my only counter, but you can possibly get rid of a body right here. We'll go 8/6. He takes. Go 7. Counters out. We'll go 9. Go 9 here. He's got 3 attacks this next turn. I got literally 1 counter card in my hand. 0 cost event. And 1 blocker. I can only guarantee out of two attacks. And that's if he doesn't, have another red rock in his hand. It is red rock. Alright, he's swinging 5 here, which is probably a mistake. I'm thinking if I should take it. I think I'm gonna block out here. Oh yeah, we just 0 cost event out because he doesn't have a way to remove our Frankie here. He plays a judge. Just shenanigans. Shenanigans. So he still gets 2 attacks. I guess he thought his Neji was gonna be able to balance my Frankie, but my Frankie gets an extra cost. Just because, my leader effect. So he swings at our Sanji here. We're not letting that go. Swing 7. We're swinging 9. We're gear 5 committed, buddy. Go. Swing 6. Is he giving it up? Is he giving it up? Oh, he counters out. I think we got this game. Swing 10. No trigger. Swing 12. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That game right there was insane. Man, that was an insane game right there. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the video. I don't want it to run too long. I know it's been a while since I posted, man. I had a couple days. I've been busy as hell, man. Working and shit, busy. I appreciate all the support, man. We just hit 3K watch hours, by the way, not too long ago. So memberships will be coming soon, man. I gotta, figure out what I'm gonna do for people who want to join the crew officially. You know what I'm saying? You want to jump on this ship, man. So hey, when y'all ready to get off the front porch, you know what I'm saying? Jump on the ship. It's coming soon, man. It's coming soon. I'm gonna have something for y'all boys too as well. But hey, if you like content like this, make sure you hit that like and that sub button and comment down below if you like this deck, if you tried this deck, if you won with this deck. And until next time, peace.